Welcome to Lovely Nail and Beauty. Please subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell, and also don't forget to click on the like button. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to Lovely Nail and Beauty Resin. Today I'm gonna do a new project. So I'm gonna teach you how to create an aquarium lamp decoration. That's my new project of today. So I have my silicone mold over there. So I'm gonna put it on the side and I'm gonna prepare my resin. So right there, I pour already the resin. I pour 30 milliliter of harder resin. I'm gonna show you the bottle. There we go. So I put 30 milliliter of resin inside and I add another 30 milliliter of the other resin. There we go. So all together I have 60 milliliter of resin in my beaker already. So I'm gonna mix them with my small wood stick, and also I'm gonna use a dyeing resin. So I choose the color blue because I would like to create the color of ocean, a blue light. Just one drop is enough. So I put one drop inside, and now I'm gonna mix my resin with my dyeing color. So I would like to create the seawater color, and it look like that. So that video today, it's a very special video, and you're gonna see the result in the end, and I hope that you're gonna love it. So now I bring back my silicone mold. I'm gonna pour my resin inside, and this is the first step. So for this creation, it's gonna take more time, but the end is gonna be amazing. So now I'm gonna pour my resin inside of the silicone mold. So I choose this form because I would like to create an aquarium and in the same time create a lamp also. So it's gonna be a lamp for decoration and for night, and we're gonna see how it's gonna look. So I pour my resin inside and I can see some bubble here. I don't know if you see it, but I can see it. I'm gonna use my electrical heat. So I like to use it. It allows me to take off the bubble air from the resin. It will not take 100% all the bubble air, but at least most of them will be gone. So I'm applying my heat on my resin and it look more clear, transparent. Okay, and there is no specific time to heat your resin. Okay, I think now it's enough. So now I'm gonna leave my resin to dry for 24 hours, and we're gonna come back to finish our project. So now after 24 hours, I have my resin. As you can see, it's hard already. So now I'm gonna start to create my aquarium. And whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my object backward inside. So right there, I have some small plastic sea animal that I choose for my project. So I'm gonna start with those three, and I have the crazy glue on the side. So I'm gonna start with the jellyfish. I'm gonna just put some glue on the head of the jellyfish, a small amount. There we go. And I'm gonna put everything backward, but at the end of the project, it's gonna come amazing. So just bear with me and we're gonna see how things is gonna end. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the turtle and the green shark. I'm gonna put them backward inside of my silicone mold. So I have a vision already for that project, and sometimes I dream about project and I wake up and just start do it. So I try to fix my turtle, and now I have my shark. So I'm gonna add again some glue, just a little bit, not too much. So I'm gonna put my shark backward too. So I think it's gonna look amazing. It's something new, so I'm very excited. Each time that I'm doing something new, I really love it. So we're gonna see how it's gonna come. So I'm gonna let it dry for a couple of seconds. I'm gonna put it on the side, and again I'm gonna prepare my resin again. So for that project, you will need many layers of resin, and it takes more time. So I'm putting that on the side, and I'm gonna prepare again my resin. I have my small container beaker in silicone mold, and I have my wood stick. I'm gonna pour again the hardest, the resin. I'm gonna pour 30 milliliter inside of my beaker. While I'm pouring my resin, I need to watch the graduation also, because I have to make sure that the quantity are equal. So I'm pouring my resin. There we go. I think that's enough now. I have the 30 milliliter. So I really take my time to pour my resin, because both resin, the quantity should be equal. So now I have the harder. So now I'm gonna add the other resin with the pink layer. There we go, the resin. I'm gonna add 30 milliliter inside. So all together I will have a 60 milliliter of resin combined. Okay, that's ready. I'm gonna put that on the side, and now I'm gonna mix my resin. So I have my wood stick on the side, so I'm gonna mix my resin, and you know, I take my time, and I'm gonna add again my dyeing color, the blue one. I will just put one drop. Just one drop is enough to create the color that I want. So now I'm gonna mix my resin, the 60 milliliter of resin. Again, when you mix your resin with a dyeing color, just take your time. Make sure that the dyeing color is well mixed with the resin, so that when the resin it become hard, it does not stick. I think that's good now, and I speed up the video a little bit, so I like the color, the way it looks. I really love it. Oh, there is a mess over there. I mean, things happen when you work with the resin, so I'm just gonna clean that. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the side, and now I'm gonna take back my aquarium that I start. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna pour my resin inside. As you can see, the animals are well stuck, so I'm gonna pour my resin inside. It's so amazing. I like to do those kind of projects because you really need to think. You should have a big imagination. So I'm pouring my resin. I make sure that the resin will cover half of my animals. So it looks so nice, and I love it. I really do. So I'm keep pouring my resin. And again, if you want to see other artwork that I have done so far, you can go on Lovely Nail and Beauty on YouTube. You can check my video and send me a message. Tell me how you feel about my channel, if what you like and what you don't like. So now I'm going to use again my electrical heat. I like to use it, so it's a help me to take off the bubble here from the resin. It will not take all the bubble here, but it's gonna take out a good amount of it, and it make the resin look more clear, transparent. So I'm applying my heat for a couple of seconds or minutes, but so far so good. And when I'm gonna finish to heat my resin, I'm gonna leave my resin dry again for 24 hours. So I'm gonna put that on the side, and we're gonna come back for the next step of our project. Okay, now it's dry. So as you can see, the aquarium is coming little by little. So now I have to fill up this space again. It's not done yet. So now I have some seashells over there that I choose, and a plastic flower. So now I'm gonna put that inside of my aquarium. So it look nice. So first of all, I'm gonna take the flower and put it backward, as you see, and I'm gonna use the crazy glue to do that. So I will just put maybe 1 or 2 drops of crazy glue inside of my resin. You know, I just try to find the spot where I should put it. There we go. So I try to fix my flower. And when you put your object, you have to wait a little bit until it's stuck. So now I'm gonna use the seashell, because I would like to create the aquarium look and in the same time a lamp. And we're gonna see how it's gonna look. So I apply my crazy glue again. There we go. Okay, and I have this one, the last seashell that I'm gonna put, and I apply again my crazy glue. Okay, so now I'm gonna let it dry on the side, and I'm gonna prepare again my resin. So that project, it takes more time, but the end is gonna be amazing. So I have my beaker, my wood stick already. So again, I'm gonna use 30 milliliter of harder resin. There we go. So while I'm pouring my resin, I'm watching the gradation too. I want to make sure that the gradation are exact. So each time that I stop and go back, I still do the same thing, preparing the resin in the same way. So again, I would like to thank my viewer, I would like to thank my subscriber, and thanks people who does not subscribe to me but who watch my video. I really do appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the message that you guys sending me. It helped me a lot to improve my channel, my work, and also I learned a lot from my mistake and my weakness and my strength. So I really do appreciate the time that you guys spend with me. It means a lot. So now I mix again my resin. Okay, so it's always the same way to prepare the resin. You know, you have the two resin. You make sure that the quantity are equal. Mix them. If you want to add some dyeing color, is up to you. So again, I add 1 drop of the dyeing blue because I would like to create the sea water color. So that's what I try to do. So I'm gonna mix them very well. Okay, it looks nice. I like it. So now I think it's ready. Again, I speed up the video a little bit for that. So now I think it's ready. It looks so nice. I love it. I really do. Okay, I think it's ready now. I'm gonna take back my aquarium. There we go. And now I'm gonna pour again my resin inside. As you can see, the color of the resin does not change. It's still the blue translucent color. So I'm pouring, but I will not fill up the mold yet. Okay, I'm gonna just let some space because I'm gonna do the last step of my project. So it's so amazing. I love it. So everything, I just put them backward in my silicone mold, and you're gonna find out why when we're gonna be done with the project. So now I'm using again my electrical heat. I want to take off some bubble here in my project. So far so good. I love what I see. And after I finish to heat the resin, I need to let it dry for 24 hours on the flat surface, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it dry for 24 hours. Okay, it looks nice. I love it. So I'm gonna put it on the side, and after 24 hours we're gonna come back again to do the last step of the project. Okay, so now as you can see, it's dry, and now that will be the last step finally. So now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use for that last step. So I have my small beaker over there. Okay, and I have my wood stick. So I have my dyeing color. It looks so nice. I love it. I need to fill up the space over there. It looks so nice. Okay, so I have the beaker, the wood stick, and the dyeing blue color. Okay, so I'm gonna prepare again my resin. It's the same step, you know. I'm gonna put 30 milliliter of resin and 30 milliliter of harder, and then, you know, I'm gonna mix both liquid together. So all together I will have 60 milliliter, and after that I'm gonna add 1 drop of dyeing blue color. That's what I'm gonna do. So it's still the same step, but I'm happy because it's the last step, and for that project it's gonna take more time to do it. Okay, and I'm adding again the resin. So all together I have 30 milliliter. So but I have this feeling that the end is gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna add 1 drop of dyeing color. And also I would like to let you know that my channel is based on nail and beauty. When I mean beauty, it's art. It's everything that turn around decoration art. So that's the name of my channel. Whatever I do is about creation and beauty. So okay, I'm mixing my resin. Okay, it look good. So now I'm gonna take back my aquarium. There we go. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use for my aquarium. So right there I have waterproof copper wire. It have a light on it and I love it. So I'm gonna try to put that first inside of my aquarium. So I just try to make sure that it fill up the space over there, you know, and we're gonna see what I'm gonna use next for my project. So I'm adding that. Okay, I really like the color of the light. It looks so cute. I really do. Okay, so I think my light is fixed. So now I'm gonna add some stone that I have, small stone. So those stone is gonna allow me to make sure that the wire gets stuck, it does not move. So I fill up my silicone mold with that. There we go. Okay, I have to make sure that I fix the stone properly. It's kind of little bit messy, but we're gonna be okay. So I keep fixing my stone. Okay, so now my stone are fixed. I think it look okay now. Sometime I think I'm gonna take off some stone because I have to make sure that the surface is gonna be flat. Okay, I think that's good now. But it's so amazing. As you can see, the wire will not come out. Okay. Okay, so now to look okay, I'm gonna add now my resin, and that will be the last step from that project. And at the end we're gonna see how it's gonna look. So I'm pouring my resin, you know, I take my time for that. And I like the blue color that I choose for my project. It looks so cute. I love it. I really do. It looks amazing. So I am excited. I can't wait for the project to be done. So now I'm gonna let it on the side for 24 hours. Make sure that the resin become hard, and after the 24 hours we're gonna come back and to see how the project come out together. So I just try to fix my resin and my stone inside. So I'm gonna leave it for 24 hours and we're gonna come back. So after the 24 hours, this is the way that my aquarium look. So now I'm gonna take off my aquarium from the silicone mold and we're gonna see. And again, everything was put backward. I just want to precise that. So that silicone is kind of hard. The mold, it's big and it's hard, but I think I will be able to take off my aquarium from that mold. So let's see. Sometimes it asks some strength. It's not that so easy most of the time. So we're gonna see how it's gonna come. I hope it's gonna come good. Let's see. Okay, I'm fighting, as you can see. It's not that so easy, but we almost there. All right, almost. Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Look at that. You can see the animals inside. It looked like a real aquarium. It's amazing. I love it. I did not expect that. Wow, I can't believe it. So now I'm gonna put the light. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at that. So it's something relaxing and it's so amazing. You have this impression that you are in the sea. That's so amazing. That's beautiful. So guys, thank you so much for the time that you spend with me watching this amazing project. I hope that you love it. So you can use that for your room or your kids' room. I'm really in love of it. It's so amazing, and you have the switch light over there. It's so amazing. I love it. Thank you so much to my viewer. Thank you to my subscriber. Thank you for those who watch my video, even those who does not subscribe. So I really appreciate the time that you guys spend with me, and I hope that you love the project, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to click on the notification bell and on the like button for watching.